Okay, thanks, Pam. So one of the things that you probably have heard a lot about is stop selling and start trying to help people, right? And one of the best things that we can do to help people is truly share the opportunity with them and give them the information and then let them decide what they want to do with the information. It's not one of the best things I can tell you is it's not personal when they tell you no. It's probably not about you at all. It's really about them and their situation. And oftentimes, remember, people will knee jerk say no. Oh, do you want to come in and sit down and have, a cookie? No, I'm busy. I gotta go. Right? Like it, even something as tempting as that. Oftentimes, I know for me, I'm like, nope, I'm on a schedule. I gotta go. I have to remind myself to slow down, relax. Um, Keep that in mind when you're talking to people about the opportunity. They probably are going to knee jerk say no. They're going to have an automatic response. So you just want to ease into it. You want to get to know them. It's all about the relationship. You don't automatically want to say, "Hey, Debbie, you want to join my team? You want to sell Tupperware with me?" Blah, blah. And she's like, "Whoa, back up, lady. You're crazy." No, no. So start thinking about how you can help people and what has Tupperware done for you? And Zig Ziglar says, you can have anything you want in life if you help enough other people get what they want. And that is so true. When we help other people, we help ourselves. And Pam always says, when she's pointing that finger at you, then you got all these fingers pointing back at yourself, right? So when you're helping other
So
people,
I need to.
you're helping yourself at the same time. So why? Why do we recruit? Put in the chat, why do you recruit? I hope you're thinking to build a strong team. When we are sharing the opportunity with other people, we are helping them. We are helping to reach our goals, right? We want to expand our horizons. You might be thinking about the financial incentives. You might be thinking about getting into new promotions and new programs. You might be thinking about earning different things like trips or making enough money to help your family do something. Obviously, these are all different things that you think about when you think about recruiting, but I want you to start thinking about why would you recruit somebody? And as you know, many of us will tell you, don't forget, we have all those things are great, but also the financial freedom, the money that comes from building it, working smarter, not harder. So take a few moments there to think about why you want to recruit, what are your goals, and most importantly, you got to have a recruiting goal to achieve your goal. So, do you have a goal? Everyone, smile and nod. Yes, yes, I have a goal. Whether it is one a day, a week, a month, or a quarter, we want you to have a goal, right? What is your goal? There's no right or wrong unless it's zero, then that's wrong. There is no wrong answer, but we hope that you will think about having at least one as your goal. So, first of all, set your goal. And then, how are you going to do this, right? Who are you going to talk to? I do lots of home parties. It's event season. So, like many of you, I have several events coming up. So, I'm always thinking about how I can gently put this into, their thoughts. So, first of all, the trifold that we have talked about. And we posted this a while back, week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know when. It's on Champion. Jan, I'm sure, has it for explosive power. But this is great. You can put it in your hostess packets. You can slip this in the bag of somebody who picks up an order from your house, or if you're at an event, you can put this in there. There are so many different ways that you can use this, and it really breaks down all of the information about joining Tupperware. And so if you're thinking, well, I don't know any of those reasons, I don't know the how-tos, guess what? It's all right here. It's all right here. So this is a really great tool. Also at my parties, um, do you have something, a page up? Do you have a sheet in your party folder? Do you pass it around at your party? At your events, do you have a kit set up? Do you have a flyer set up? What are you doing to expose people to the opportunity? Because, hey, let's face it, they're not all even aware we're still in business, let alone that we're having parties and building business and looking for new consultants all over the place. So, you want to have a walking, talking display wherever you are. Even if you're doing online parties, Nikki's going to talk to us about that. You got to have your information for people to find out. Door price slips are great at your events, at your parties, where they can say, yes, they're looking for part time income, full time income, a personal discount, whatever it might be. One of the ladies that I know that came in, she um, met us at an event. She was looking for modular mates, um, had a custom kitchen planning, a one-on-one, ended up being a longtime consultant, longtime manager, all because she wanted a couple modular mates. Turned into redoing her entire kitchen. You never know what someone's going to do with the opportunity. So that's why we want to ask everybody. Literally, you want to ask everybody if they have ever thought of doing what you do. And when you start getting those word choices that flow for you, have you ever thought about opening an account with Tupperware? Have you ever thought about doing what I do? Have you ever considered a side gig? Whatever those words are that work for you, those are the things you want to talk to people about. And when you're at your places of business, when you are out and about, when you're doing your events, when you're doing your party, give yourself a goal to look for some people. Maybe it is someone who's wearing glasses. Maybe it's someone who's wearing purple. Whatever it is, to make yourself set the goal of, I'm going to talk to that person about joining my team, just to make you have the conversation. And soon you'll realize that you will automatically have those conversations with people whenever you are doing your demos. If you are talking about some of these things, my grandsons, they love popcorn. So when they come over, they know that we're going to have Grammy special popcorn in the Wow Pop. So when you're talking about the Wow Pop, and you're talking to them about how easy it is, you can also say, and guess what? That's also one of the pieces in our starter set. Um, so that you kind of work that into talking about the products. If you are keeping your corn on the cob in your fridge smart, and then tonight I made corn on the cob, and I guess what? I steamed it in the microwave in the pink silicone bag. Again, when you're doing your demos, how easy it is to work those things into. And by the way, these pieces are all in our starter set. So you can keep talking about it, just have that gentle bringing things up and letting them know that you do have a starter set. Of course, at the beginning of my parties, I always introduce myself, but I don't go into a lot of details about me because at this point, they don't really know me. Guess what? They don't care how long I've been in Tupperware. They don't care if I'm married. They don't care if I have kids or grandkids. They don't care any of that. They're there thinking I'm here because Debbie's having a party and I told her I would come, right? So building that relationship, you want them to get excited about products. You want them to be excited about what they're learning, and then you can work into. I started in this business 24 years ago in August, and it was really just to make some money for Christmas. And I was really only going to do this for a little bit. It took me 2 years to buy a stamp for my catalogs and my order forms because I was just going to do this for a little bit. Now they're a little more interested in me because they've gotten to know me over the last 20, 30 minutes, right? And your events are the same way. Building that relationship with them, getting them excited about the products, which will open the door to, we're looking for more people. And when people come up to you and say, oh my gosh, I didn't even know that Tupperware was still around, you're still in business. Yes, and we're looking for new people to help spread the word. And it just opens up the door to those conversations and talking to them. And the other thing that I will leave you with is, don't make a decision for them. When you're looking at people, look at the people on this Zoom right now. If you had all these people in front of you, or these people come in, who would you think might be interested in joining Tupperware? You have someone like Pam Cliff. She has obviously got her life together. She's a professional looking person. Why would you think she would want to be in Tupperware? Well, she has it all together. Look at her. She's all put together. She's shopping. She's got on, this really super cute outfit. She's got the cute purse, right? She probably wouldn't need Tupperware. Do we know anything about her? No. We have no idea what's behind the person. So don't prejudge them. Don't look and say, oh, well, here's Michael. He's a guy. Why would he want to be in Tupperware? There's not many guys in Tupperware. I'm not going to ask him. I would be embarrassed. Give him the information because you don't know. They might be waiting for you. They might need you because they might need a friend. They might need someone to say, "Oh my gosh, it's so good to see you," when they show up on the Zooms. How many of you guys look around and you see your friends online and maybe you haven't met these friends in person? But when you see them, you're like, "Oh, I'm so glad to see Gina. Yay, she's here this week." Or maybe you realize that someone who's on a lot, all of a sudden they're not there. And you're like, "Gosh, I wonder where Peggy's been. She hasn't been on in a while. But look, she's back. Oh, it's so great to see her." So you just never know what someone's looking for. And the person who has their life from the outside looking like they've got it all together, they might be one payment away from losing their house. They may have medical bills that you have no idea about. They may be behind on their car payment. They might need you. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask someone, have you ever thought about doing something like Tupperware? Because you just might make a huge difference in their world. So I hope you will think about why you want to recruit, set your goal of how many people you're going to talk to, and think about how you can work it into those conversations and how are you going to let people know that you are looking for new team members in your area. Because we got this, you guys. We can do it. Back to you, Pam.